exit poll results from Assam. They are on your screen right now.
Yes, sir.
Just 1 minute, please. On our screen right now, the exit poll results of Assam. Seats of the Congress party down from 78, and Jay can take me through that. Can I have Jay on the screen, please? Absolutely. From 78
to 41,
down to an average of 41 this
41.
time.
Absolutely.
That's a seat swing of 37.
37 seats the Congress seems to be losing. As far as the BJP is concerned, along with its allies, now the seat share of the AGP, BOPF and the BJP is added, what it was in 2011. There's a huge gain of 30, almost equivalent to what the Congress loses, though the alliance is still not projected to hit the halfway mark.
I'm just explaining this, please. We are putting only C-voter numbers right now. We put the polar polls after 8 o'clock. Yes, please. Jay, please continue.
So, according to the C-voter projections, the alliance is still not projected to hit the halfway mark, but emerges as the single largest group. 57, some 7 short of a majority in the House. The AIUDF was speculated to do very poorly. According to this poll,
they maintain their seats.
It does not do as poorly. They maintain their seats. With a small increase in vote share, they are now close to 15%, 14.7% of the vote.
So a cursory glance at the exit poll results. Let's get all our guests from Delhi also in, please, on this. I'd like to thank our guests from Kolkata at this point. Just take a look at the results from Delhi. Cursory glance at the exit poll results. Kumar Ketkar, starting with you. Assam is headed for a hung house. BJP alliance 57 seats, emerging as the single largest, falling short of a majority, but just about short. AUDF on the others could emerge as a kingmaker with 18 seats. They've increased their vote share by 2.1%. Kumar Ketkar.
But actually, AUDF voter, essentially Muslim and migrant voter, if he tactically votes and votes for Congress, Congress will go up. And I don't know that is what the reports from Assam are. And therefore, the figure of Assam going so much down is unlikely. That doesn't mean that Congress will retain power. That doesn't mean that Congress will improve. But that only means that the Congress share will not go so down.
Well, the Congress, when I look at this number out here, and can I have my guests in Delhi, please? You can freely come into the debate. So that, by the way, I just am telling our guests in Delhi, I'm not going separately among each one of you because I'm looking at the numbers simultaneously, and I'd like you to come in, please. The point is, Congress has lost 37 seats. That's a fall in vote share of 5.3%. So the gainers as a result of this is the BJP alliance with the vote share going up by 3.4%. Right? The AUDF gains from the Congress decline with its vote share increasing by 2.1%. So sum total of the story is Congress may have lost a good chunk of its Muslim vote to the AUDF and a large chunk of the Hindu as well as Bodo vote to the BJP, AGP, BPF alliance, with the Congress being the biggest loser in the present situation. On top of it, anti-incumbency. Yes, please. I think I have Himanta Biswa with me. Yes, please, Sabha.
Okay.
You
know, Arnab, that was always the challenge. I have no doubt that in the first phase, the Congress lost to the BJP, lost some quite a bit of space to the BJP. The second phase, frankly, for pollsters, for everyone who traveled there, is a mystery. People were lying about how they're going to vote. Now, I mean, I'm an experienced reporter, and people were keeping their vote very, very guarded. And I met Himanta Biswa Sharma also. I don't know if he can blame
let's get Himanta, please.
It was
Himanta,
very hard for anyone to call the second phase.
Himanta, good evening. This is Arnab here. Can you hear me? We're looking at the results from Assam.
Good evening.
Now, that's showing an interesting result out here. Numbers are on your screen. The BJP projected at a median of 57. The median of 57 means that you can get 53, you can get 61. Also, Samujal Bhattacharjee is with us today of the ASU, but I'll go to him next. Himanta, how do you first view this kind of number? If you are in a situation where you're just short of the halfway mark, you're known to be the person who is an expert at putting numbers together. You have managed to even get people from the BJP to defect against the BJP when you were in the Congress. So the Congress will be scared of you. The AUDF will be scared of you. Only your own allies will probably not be scared of you. Are you going to be able to put together a government if you're just about short of the halfway mark? Himanta.
No, Arnab, this election is completely different. BJP plus will get around 80 seats, and there is no doubt in that.
So what do you think? What do you think of these numbers? I agree with you that compared to 2000, no, you are showing. Sorry, Himanta. You know, compared to 2011, you are showing a very good ability to convert high vote share to number of seats. Your vote seat multiplier is the highest for this election. of 1.52, which is seat share divided by vote share, right? So when you are going as an alliance, you've got a very good vote seat multiplier. But do you think, on what basis do you say you'll come up to 80?
No, you just take my word. BJP will get 57 plus minus 4, AGP will get 14 plus minus 2, and BPF will get 10 plus minus 2. Together it will be around 80.
BJP 57, AGP 14,
57 plus minus 4,
AGP 14 plus minus 2,
AGP 14 plus minus 2, and BPF 10 plus minus 2. And Congress will be below 30, UDF will be around 12 to 14.
Wow.
Have you started your own exit polling agency, Himanta?
No,
as I let you say that, I just want Shahid Siddiqui's counter to that. Shahid, please.
Arnab, thank you. You just remember that I'm also here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You weren't on the window, so I wasn't able to make out. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yes. I agree with him, but because in Assam, we still are not sure, in spite of whatever figures you have given, we can't be sure how the things will ultimately settle down, because nobody seems to be getting a majority. And here, AIUDF may be the real gainer in this situation, and they may gain a few seats more than what you are showing. As Sabha was saying, that people were not very honest and open about for whom and how they are going to vote. There's a lot of fear, especially among the minorities, different tribals and different groups. So Assam is still, it's open. BJP, of course, is gaining a lot. How much Congress is going to lose, and ultimately how many seats BJP is going to be short of, is going to decide what's going to happen in Assam. But I believe that BJP will be able to form the government, and AIUDF will be more pragmatic than they were during the elections.
The senior leadership is calculating in Assam on the grounds that if there is a minority consolidation in favor of AIUDF, then there will be a similar consolidation of the Hindu vote for the BJP, and that will give them the gains that they are expecting, so it's going to be a loss of the Congress party, the AIUDF gaining in some pockets, and similar gains coming to the BJP in the pockets. So the polarization is what the BJP is
BJP and AIUDF.
No, but then
May I just request all the panelists to please look at the result in Assam from a historical perspective. This will be comfortably the BJP's best performance in Assam in an assembly election, right, Jay? Yeah. Its highest vote share individually in an Assam state election before this was in 2006. When it secured 12% of the vote in the state. So it is the first time that the BJP will be assuming the role of a senior partner in an alliance in the state, and its success has come at the back of, for the first time, projecting a strong local leadership led by Sarbanand Sonowal and Himanta Biswa Sharma. So if the BJP manages to cobble up a majority, it will be the first time that a BJP-led government will be formed in the northeast by way of an electoral victory, because Arunachal was not by way of an electoral win. So that's just the political significance.
Psychological, the advantage to BJP.
I just wanted to know if other guests from
Delhi, this will be a new beginning for BJP, a new kind of politics which they can take forward in UP and elsewhere.
Yes, may I just go back to a question to Himanta Biswa Sharma? May I just go out to a question to Himanta and Samujjal, please, so just we understand what the turning point is. Now, Samujjal Bhattacharya is the chief advisor of ASU. He and Himanta Biswa Sharma know each other for a long time. Samujjal, let me ask you. The question is this. Himanta Biswa Sharma was quoted as saying, and I don't know if this was true, that if the BJP comes to power, 1951 will be the cutoff mark. Now, I don't know whether he agrees he said that, but there are many observers. Wasbir Hussain is also joining us now from Guwahati. There are many, Samujjal Bhattacharya, who say that after Himanta Biswa Sharma's comment that 1951 will be the cutoff mark, there was a sense of panic among many people in Assam, that their domicile state in Assam would be affected, and this led to anti-BJP voting in the second round of elections. Mr. Bhattacharya, do you think this is true, or this is likely, or something that may impact the BJP?
See, regarding solution of the Vax foreign national problem, the Assam Accord is there. So as per Assam Accord, who have entered up to 71, 25th March, he may be Hindu, he may be Muslim, they can stay in Assam, but those who came after 71, he may be Hindu, he may be Muslim, they must go. It is the spirit of the Assam Accord, and based on Assam Accord, this problem must be solved. Regarding election, I would like to submit on a different perspective. The situation of Assam was something different. Lakhs of illegal Bangladeshis, they voted in this election. And all political parties and Election Commission of India, they had allowed them to vote in this election. It's a unique character in Assam. That is number one. So the all Assam students in another indigenous group, we had appealed to the indigenous people and bona fide Indian citizens to come out and vote. So the percentage had gone up to 83% plus. That was the ground reality. This time the indigenous people and bona fide Indian citizens, they had come out and vote. It was a record percentage of voting. So the situation in Assam something different. Illegal Bangladeshis and indigenous and Indian citizens. That was the chemistry in the assembly election.
I take your point. Wasbir Hussain, was there an anti-BJP voting in the second phase of election, or is Sabujal Bhattacharya's analysis correct that it was more a pro-BJP voting that happened, you know, in the second round of elections? Because the general speculation is, and I'm not sure if it is last minute, you know, nervousness among some parties who say that the people voted against the BJP. They came out to vote in large numbers against the BJP because those who came to Assam after 1951 were scared they would lose their domicile status. Is this true? Was this an impact of Himanta Biswa's comment at all?
Well, you see, Arnob, the first phase of election comprising 65 seats, that was clearly a pro-BJP voting. That is, all indications suggest that it was a pro-BJP voting. But the critical voting was in the second phase, that is on the 11th of April, that was comprising 61 seats, particularly in western and northern Assam. Basically, out of the 61 seats, about 30 seats are dominated by Muslim settlers. I'm using the word Muslim settlers because they are the people who have originally of East Bengal origin who have settled in these places. So 30 of these 61 seats are going to be extremely critical. Its indications account that because of this fear factor generated obviously by the rivals of the BJP, that is the Congress and the AIUDF, which is not surprising. They would definitely use all strategies to win the elections.
Well,
so in these 30 constituencies, there is a anti-BJP consolidation of votes. So that is going to be critical.
Well, Himanta Biswa Sharma, was there an anti-BJP consolidation? Let's get Himanta Biswa Sharma.
Let's look at the governor.
No, let's get Himanta Biswa's response to it, and then I'm coming back to you. Yes, Himanta.
Okay.
Arnab, second phase, my comment has generated so much euphoria among the indigenous people that will get even the 10 seat out of the 30 Wasbir is talking about. And you just take my point. The second phase, BJP will get more seat in considering the critical circumstances. The 30 is minority-dominated seat. But yet we have converted minority-dominated seat like Botadroba, Borpeta for BJP. Take my word, and 19 you will see me.
No, sure. I know there is a lot at stake for you. And there's a lot at stake. There's a lot at stake for Himanta Biswa Sharma, because Himanta Biswa Sharma says that I have made it my life's mission in this election to throw the Rahul Gandhi Congress out of Assam. Is this become a personal fight for you, Himanta?
No. Rahul is an insignificant player in comparison to Assam. I always on the point that Rahul doesn't seem to be a very intellectual and intelligent politician. I told Rahul Gandhi, you are going to lose in Assam, and you see on 19, Congress will be washed out. Congress will be nowhere near the political field on that day.
There's a lot at stake for the Congress party in Assam. Let's talk a bit about that among our panelists as well, because, you know, we have Himanta Biswa here. Now, what's at stake for the Congress party? Nirja and Sabha, before I come to you, what's at stake for the Congress party is to ensure a fourth successive term in a state that has been a Congress bastion. To retain a bastion after having lost each assembly election since the Lok Sabha debacle, and hence what is at stake for the Congress party, sorry I'm taking too long, is to keep its head above water against a resurgent BJP which won 7 out of 14 seats in the Lok Sabha elections and led in a majority 69 out of 126 assembly segments. Yes, Nirja and Sabha. Over to both of you.
I think, quick points before Sabha. Very quick points. One, I think we should remember whichever party emerges as the single largest party, even if it is by one vote, is the party that's going to form the government. Because as far as the regional outfits are concerned, and I include the AIUDF, and the BJP has been in talks with the AIUDF in recent days, we can expect them to swing towards the single largest party. Or say the Congress becomes the single largest party. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bodo People's Front
also comes in, yes,
delinks from the BJP alliance and goes to them.
No, wait, Himanta, can that happen? No, one second. Himanta, can that happen? People have been talking about that. I think we'll line up someone from the AGP on the phone. No, can this alliance break is the question. No. Himanta Biswa Sharma, can this alliance break? Can Prafulla Mohanto get greedy? Can the BPF break away?
No.
Can I?
Yeah, let him answer.
Can I say what the various leaders?
Take my word. Take my word. Take my word, first at no cost we will go with Badruddin Ajmal. It is a word from my party. We will not go with Badruddin Ajmal at any cost. And the AGP, BPF and BJP alliance is very strong. BJP itself will be near the majority marks of 60, but will go along with the AGP and BPF, and this alliance is very, very strong along with Rabha and Tiwa political party.
Okay, now, Arnab, can I
please, Sabha,
point? I've been trying to say this. In a hung situation, the role of the governor is extremely important. Please look at the governor of Assam, Padmanabha Balakrishna Acharya. Look at his controversies he has created. So let's imagine that nobody has a simple majority. You raise the issue with the AGP leader right now about the cutoff point to send immigrants back. The governor of Assam has articulated very clearly that for Hindus there's a different rule and Muslim migrants must go back. This is an issue which plays out when you travel in the second phase.
How does that play with the results?
No.
How does that play with the numbers?
Once you have a hung situation, the BJP will get some help from a governor. There are, in a state like Assam,
in the hung situation, Sabha, whichever way you look at it, the single largest party will be invited first. So I mean, this whole semantics about Hindu cutoff date and Muslim cutoff date won't really come in.
Navika, the fact is that the BJP has a difference. The AGP said something, they have a cutoff.
The fact is, if the BJP manages, as these poll results show, if the BJP manages to get the single largest party status, then clearly Assam is advantage BJP. The other political parties in BJP, and Himanta Biswa Sharma may be saying that he'll get 80 seats, but I do know that the senior leadership of the BJP here is calculating that the AIUDF should be kept as a reserve.
Let's get Wasbir in.
If the need so requires.
No, let's get Wasbir in on this. Let's get Wasbir in on this. The reason why we are getting into
whoever the governor is.
Yes, Sunil Alak.
Whoever the governor is.
No, I think it's unfair to presume anything on the governor before the
party to form the government.
No, because the governor has made controversies, Arnab.
But Sabha, he's done nothing so far.
But he still has to call the largest party.
He is not
Sabha, he can make any statements.
Tarun Gogoi
he has to call the largest party to form the
governor's office being the BJP outhouse.
All right, we have Zarir Hussain. 1 second, please. 1 second. I'd like Zarir Hussain to come in, please.
So what?
And Wasbir Hussain is also with us today. Between these two gentlemen, they have a wealth of experience. And I would like to take their view on this. Now, you see, I just say this before I go to Wasbir and Zarir, that I think Assam politics has come to the center stage of national politics. There's one thing is very clear. And the reason for this is because it is the one state where there is a pitched Congress-BJP fight. The fight begins even before the results are out. First of all, to Wasbir and Zarir, fractured verdict. How much do you agree with it, gentlemen? Can I have your take on that? And secondly, Sabha speaks about the governor's role even before the results are out. I think Dispur will be a very interesting place on the 19th. But do you think the numbers will make it clear, or do you think Himanta Biswa Sharma will be working the phones that evening? Gentlemen, over to you. Yes, I think Zarir is going first.
Yeah, I don't think there will be a fractured mandate at all. I do not agree there will be a fractured mandate at all. And if there is a decisive mandate, so the governor's role will be minimal. So the question of the governor's role or Raj Bhavan coming into play, at least to my understanding, is unrealistic. If I go by your exit poll, it looks fractured. But on 19th, I am pretty much sure. I've been covering elections since for the last 4 to 5 assembly elections here. So it is pretty much clear there won't be a fractured mandate. It will be a decisive mandate for either way, either Congress or BJP. But as things stands now, it is advantage BJP alliance, no doubt about it. You need to consider a couple of factors. Very strong anti-incumbency, 15 years of anti-incumbency, and a very high percentage of polling. So these are factors, and the voters were not passive. They openly said that they were voting for a change. So all these factors taken into consideration, decisive mandate or not.
Yeah, Wasbir, before I come to you, I want to make a mention of another party called the Assam Gana Parishad, which is no longer the party it used to be. While it's no longer as a prominent a party as it used to be, the AGP needs to ensure it does enough in the 24 seats it is contesting, to be good enough for this alliance. So it can either take the BJP down.
Absolutely.
Right? Because of its non-performance. And I think more than his own party's performance, Himanta Biswa Sharma will be really nervous about how the AGP is going to do this time. Because or it can gather enough seats and votes to ensure it projects the alliances tally. Now, will the AGP in this situation, stay with the BJP? Is there any possibility of any switch over there? And what kind of a role will it play? We have Atul Bora, President of the AGP, with us on the phone. Mr. Atul Bora, good evening. This is Arnab here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. Well, Mr. Atul Bora, first of all, 24 seats. Right now, we have Himanta Biswa with us live, and he's been putting the number projection, and he says to us that you're going to get 14 seats out of 24. That is his assessment.
I think so. He is correct.
Yeah?
Maybe 15 plus.
You say 15 plus. And will you stay with the alliance if you get 15 seats? And suppose Mr. Bora, are you with me?
Yeah.
Now you see, Mr. Bora, the thing in politics is that there are no permanent friends and no permanent enemies.
No, that is not correct. Actually, you see, AGP always opposed Congress. Because of Congress is Ashok gave birth AGP. So no question of go for alliance with Congress.
Okay, no question of alliance with
BJP.
Right.
And we are forming the government, no doubt about that.
Okay, Sabha, you heard that? I mean, Nirja, I think that part at least is settled. You're talking about the Bodo parties, maybe you're saying, Sabha?
I can just, I just want to add to say this, that when I met the current, he's still sitting as the Chief Minister, Mr. Gogoi,
but you
has a sense of humor. No, Arnab, you would know this since you are one of the most famous people to come out of Assam. So when you say it becomes center stage, yes, it is currently. Well, anyway, in his lighter manner, he said the Bodos are free birds. They have been with me, they have gone there, God knows what will happen in the future.
No, one second. I think Himanta comes in here. Himanta, please. Yeah, Himanta's countering you. Yeah, 1 second.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Arnab, Bodos are always a very loyal and sincere. And I am requesting Sabha that
they're not with the Congress.
No, Bodos are with Congress, and when they broke the alliance, they broke it open. They have not done any hanky-panky, and Hagrama is very, very loyal to Congress. I may defect BJP, but Hagrama will never defect BJP. That much bet I am putting here.
Okay. Now we've got Assam. I'd like to get Alok Mehta, Shahid Siddiqui. By the way, gentlemen, feel free to come in. It's a freewheeling debate, and that's That's why I'm not individually calling out any names out here. Alok Mehta and Shahid Siddiqui, your views on Assam, please.
I have to come in here.
Yes, Wasbir. Yeah, Wasbir, go on.
I don't think that the Congress
totally
will be wiped
out. Yes, you see, we were talking about the AGP a little. Yeah. We were talking about the AGP. Arnab.
Yeah.
We were talking about the AGP a little while ago. I would say that it was a master stroke done by Mr. Himanta Biswa Sharma and other leaders of the BJP, because they decided to go for an alliance with the AGP at a time when the AGP was considered as almost defunct. That was the time when Himanta Biswa Sharma and others, they went ahead and stitched up an alliance. And today, AGP might turn out to be the only party in Assam with the biggest success rate. Out of 24 seats which they have contested, AGP might win 14 to 15 seats, and that will all go in favor of the BJP alliance. So BJP may well emerge as the single largest party, but basically it will be the AGP will contribute a lot, apart from of course the BJP, which apart from of course the BPF. So this is a very critical element in this whole alliance story in Assam, led by the BJP. The AGP is going to play a very crucial role, and it was a very, very critical decision taken by the BJP at the last moment, where nobody was actually taking the AGP seriously.
Well, yes, please. You know, we've not spoken. Yes, Mr. Mehta. Yes, Mr. Mehta.
AIUDF will also take a very important role in this. Now, when the hung assembly will be there, then AIUDF will be a major factor for them.
In what sense? I mean, does the AIUDF have any choice? They'd have to go with the Congress party.
Yeah, certainly they have to go with the Congress party.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. If the hung assembly, then the Bodo, they will also go, they can.
You know, just supposing the BJP doesn't patch up the numbers, then eventually the Bodos will go this way. Just supposing the other way.
There are others also.
Not at all.
No, one sec. Sabah, you've been talking
about
this. You've been talking about this, about the breakup of the BJP alliance in Assam.
No, I'm not.
May I ask you, do you have any specific information, or is this a... No. What do you Sabah, do you have any specific information on this, or is this your expectation?
She should ask directly to AGP.
Yes, Raja Gopalan. Yes, Mr. Raja Gopalan.
Arnab.
Mr. Raja Gopalan, Shahid Siddiqui haven't come in, please. Mr. Raja Gopalan, please.
The issue is clear.
Yeah.
That type of suspicion is not there in the viewer's mind.
Well,
how can they be any...
Just 1 minute, Sabah, please. I'm getting Shahid Siddiqui. Shahid Siddiqui, please. Shahid Siddiqui.
Arnab, it seems to me that BJP is gaining a lot in Assam, and they will be able to keep the alliance, because if you go get this kind of support, you get this kind of support base in a critical state like Assam, then your alliance partner do not move away from you. And AGP, which, as my friend said, it was defunct, and now it has been able to revive itself because of this alliance. So AGP will not move away, and Bodos, I don't think that Congress will be able to get that kind of numbers where they will be able to form a government with Bodos and with AIUDF. So that doesn't seem to be happening. But still, we have to wait for the final results and see the numbers. Ultimate numbers are crucial for Assam, and even after the results come out, maybe we'll be discussing this for a day or two.
The number game that the BJP has played in Assam. Now, in 2011 assembly elections, it was the Congress that had about 39% of the vote.
Yeah.
The BJP converted it towards itself around 36% in the 2014 election and brought the Congress down to 26%. And then added up with the BOPF as well as the AGP, they are at 42.9, even if you take the simple arithmetic of 2014. So they've taken that number of 43% that they have on the ground from the 2014 results and tried to map it to the 2016 assembly elections. They seem to have the entire arithmetic of the vote share of these two political parties in mind, and that's why they're talking about 70 and 75 plus seats.
I think what the fact of the matter is that if you look at the politics of Assam very deeply, and Nirja, on this occasion, the politics of Assam comes out to play, and also at this point of time the acumen of people like Himanta Biswa Sharma. And may I say this, and Himanta may not agree with me, but many people in Assam say that if Tarun Gogoi would have had Himanta Biswa Sharma by his side, that would have probably been his only chance of winning the election this time. And I know Himanta is not going to admit that, but the fact is that, and Sabha, please do not even assume.
I think that is
what's it? Please,
Sabha. Mistake Tarun Gogoi has made.
Yeah, what's it? You agree with me on that, Wasbir? You agree with me on that, Wasbir? Wasbir?
I also...
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
He allowed Himanta to go away from the party. He left no room for him to maneuver within the Congress.
Yeah, and Sabha, Assam is a, Sabha, listen, as far as Assam is concerned, please do not even, remotely suggest that I am an important or famous person from Assam. I mean, if you would have heard of Bhupen Hazarika or Gauri Shankar Bhattacharya, they were wildly more popular in their time, so let us not go there. The fact of the matter is this. No, the fact of the matter, anyway, that was on a lighter note. You see, the fact is,
don't forget the Manmohan Singh. Manmohan Singh in 91.
Manmohan Singh was not remotely from Assam, sir. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Please don't even suggest that Manmohan Singh was remotely from Assam. The fact is, Assam is an interesting state this time because you have a chance to because you have a chance to displace the Congress from a government in a direct contest, each of which it has won in states post 2014, where the Congress and BJP have been the two primary contenders. Now, Samujjal Bhattacharya, at this point of time, do you think we have a surprise kingmaker who could emerge? Anyone? The AIUDF, for example. Do you think that possibility emerges? Or do you think this time it's a no-go situation?
See, again, I do not want to go into the arithmetic, but I want to go to the vax problem. The Supreme Court of India has said that due to large-scale influx of illegal foreigners from Bangladesh, there is external aggression and internal disturbance in Assam. All political parties, they are keeping mum. The central government and state government also. The Guwahati High Court has said the illegal Bangladesh became the kingmaker. We are concerned about that. We want the indigenous people and bona fide Indian citizen of Assam, we want to rule our state, not by the Bangladeshis. This is our focus issue. So in this election, 83% vote means it's a reflection of the agony and resentment of the indigenous people of Assam.
Well, as I introduce at this point, Yogendra Yadav, and I don't know if our guests from Assam are seeing Yogendra Yadav on air. I met Yogendra Yadav in Delhi a few days back, and I said that outside Assam, he's the most, sort of well-known ambassador of the Assamese Gamusa. They call it Gamucha. The scarf that he wears around him, the Gamusa, is a traditional Assamese handicraft. And therefore, he carries Assam around his neck literally all the time. So I'd like to start by asking you, we have Himanta Biswa Sharma with us today. We have Samujjal Bhattacharya, both important political players. You know them well, Yogendraji. And we also have Wasbir Hussain and Zarir Hussain, who have covered Assamese politics and society for a very long time. If this is the number, and you've seen the numbers, and you've also seen this trend, Mr. Yadav, you were speaking about it the last time, that in recent elections in India, a fractured verdict has not quite emerged. We are speaking today about whether a figure of 57 will be a safe one for the BJP, given that there are 10 seats won by others, which may also include allies of the Congress and the AIUDF. What would you think? Himanta Biswa Sharma says, I'm getting 80. The exit poll says 57.
People are not electing hung assemblies anymore.
Yeah, that's the context.
They did not do it in Bihar. Precisely. They did not do it in Jharkhand.
They
are not electing hung assemblies.
That's my question.
They will, I think, give decisive majority to BJP alliance.
That's what I'm asking Yogendra Yadav, that given the track record, would Assam stay with the national trend or look different? Mr. Yadav.
I've been following this discussion for the last half hour, and I was remembering all those 20 years of sitting on shows like this in a somewhat more uncomfortable position earlier, now in a more comfortable position, not encumbered by any poll, not encumbered by any knowledge. I've not even visited Assam, so you can see I can have a very clear vision about what's likely to happen. I have just 2 or 3 comments based on 20 years of sitting in these studios, trying to look at elections, and maybe they are of some use. Number one, of the hundreds of discussions about hung assemblies and hung parliaments that all of us have participated in, about 80% of them turned out to be unnecessary because it actually doesn't happen. This hung assembly scenario is very, very rare. We all love to talk about it because we have 72 hours to kill. But actually, this rarely happens, number one. Number two, one of the hazards of being a pollster, and thank God I'm not one right now, and I don't envy those who have to make these forecasts right now. One of the professional hazards of being a pollster is that you want to hedge your bets. So you want to play it safe. And in the process of playing safe, you make the result seem closer than it might be. And most election forecasts have gone wrong, not because they did not pick the right winner, but because they seriously underestimated the margin of victory. And number three, a party whose votes are evenly spread, when it's winning the election, it reaps huge benefits. But when it's number two, it is very severely punished. It's a logic of mathematics. I don't need to get into the mathematics part of it. And this is what would work against the Congress party this time. So to sum it up, very simply speaking, and as I said, because I'm not encumbered by any knowledge, any field experience or anything, allow me to make a very simple statement. I don't know what, somehow I feel we are looking at 4 very clear verdicts this time. But, you know, for years I used to sit in the other position, and I used to be annoyed with these politicians who claim that they know something, who are quarreling with my numbers. So I don't want to quarrel with anyone's numbers. But somehow I have this intuition that we are looking at reasonably clear verdicts. And there are some technical reasons why we may be seriously underestimating the impact of BJP, AGP's upsurge, surge that they've obtained. I respect what was being said because these people really know their Assam very well. But I think what may have happened is that BJP, AGP, from a figure which would have been fantastic, they may have come down a bit. So in other words, my sense is that given the trend that we have seen here, and I don't know what about other exit polls that may come now, we may be looking at a clear and comfortable victory for the AGP-BJP alliance.
Well, I think that's well put out there. And you mentioned this fact, Yogendra Yadav, about even spread of votes. I think that works for the Congress party. You have an even spread of votes, no doubt about that.
Yeah, and in this election, it would work against them because their votes are so evenly spread. BJP, AGP votes, if they are even 2 or 3 points ahead of Congress, because their votes are concentrated in some pockets. So it won't damage the BJP, AGP, it won't damage the AIUDF because their votes are also concentrated. But because Congress's votes are evenly spread, and if they are number 2, as seems to be the case from this poll and from other trends that we've received, Congress may be far more severely punished than our numbers might show.
Yeah, and on top of it, they have not just got to dodge the triple anti-incumbency, but a revolt in the state. So I'm going to go to Kerala. But before I go to Kerala, I want to ask Himanta once again. Himanta, do you think what if you were with the Congress? Don't tell me it couldn't have happened. What if you were in the Congress? What if you would have been given an important position? What if there had been a succession? What if that had happened?
No. Actually, I think with Rahul Gandhi at the helm of affairs, nobody can cure Congress.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean,
Shahid Siddiqui?
What an answer, what an answer.
Yeah.
Shahid Siddiqui?
Fair enough.
No, what an answer. I partially agree with him.
That I sincerely believe.
Congress is going down and slide with Rahul Gandhi leading it. But I don't want to add more to the injury he has already
I think the moral of the story as I move on from Assam is that you need regional satraps anywhere. And I want to go to Zarir one last time. Zarir, I think the story from Assam, is that you need regional satraps in the state. You have one Tarun Gogoi who's been a regional satrap for the longest time. And now you have Himanta Biswa Sharma and Sarbanand Sonowal. Just as you have in West Bengal, you have Mamata Banerjee, and the left also needs a very strong face to counter it. I think state elections are about prominent state leaders. Zahir Hussain, quick last word before I move on to Kerala.
Definitely. Two powerful, very assertive regional leaders in Sarbananda Sonowal and rightly said Himanta Biswa Sharma. So, given a chance, I'm sure they can do something for the state and people will be happy.
Okay. Well, we'll look at the results, and then on the 19th we are going to ask Himanta Biswa Sharma his next plan.
Also, Arnab, I think we overemphasize the fact. We overemphasize the fact that every time BJP gets a seat, it's because of Hindu vote. Every time they lose it, it's because of Muslim vote. I think we need to stop that particular line of discussion and let it flow, because we are overemphasizing one item a little too much.
Okay.